Have you ever looked at your life and thought, why is this happening to me? Why do the same problems keep coming back? Why do people treat me the same way again and again? Why does life feel like it's stuck in one place, no matter what you do? These questions are more common than you think. Many people feel trapped in the same patterns, living the same story, facing the same problems. But today, I want to share with you a strange and powerful idea that can change your life forever. This idea is called the mirror principle. Reality is not what most people think it is. It's not just something that happens outside of you, like the weather or traffic. It's not something separate from you. Reality is more like a mirror. It doesn't just reflect what's around you. It reflects you. It shows you your beliefs, your emotions, your thoughts, your energy. It shows you who you really are inside, even if you don't realize it yet. This is why your life feels stuck when you feel stuck. This is why the same people keep showing up, the same struggles keep happening, and nothing seems to move forward. Because the mirror is only reflecting what you are already holding inside. Once you understand this principle, you will see your life in a completely new way. You will stop blaming others. You will stop trying to fix everything on the outside. You'll stop trying to control people or change situations. Instead, you'll begin the most powerful journey of all, the journey of changing yourself. And here's the beautiful truth. When you change yourself, your world will change like magic. The reflection in the mirror will shift. People will respond to you differently. New opportunities will appear. Peace will become easier. Success will feel natural. Why? Because the image you carry inside will finally match the reality you've been wanting to create. So stay with me until the end of this video. I'm going to break this idea down for you in simple English. We'll go step by step, using real-life examples and easy explanations. Even if you are just starting to learn English, you will understand this. And by the end, you will see clearly what you need to do to improve your life, your mindset, and your future. Let's begin. Chapter 1. What is the mirror principle? Imagine standing in front of a mirror. You look into it and see your face clearly. If your hair is messy, the mirror shows the mess. If you smile, the mirror reflects that smile back to you. But what if you want the mirror to smile without you smiling first? No matter how much you wish, the mirror won't smile on its own. It simply reflects what you show it. This simple truth about mirrors gives us a powerful way to understand how reality works in our lives. The mirror principle tells us that life works the same way. Reality is a reflection of your inner world, your thoughts, feelings, beliefs, and attitudes. Just like the mirror shows your face, reality shows who you are on the inside. If you carry anger, fear, or sadness within you, you will find that your life often reflects those feelings. If you believe that people cannot be trusted, you will often meet people who confirm that belief. If you feel weak or not good enough deep inside, life will keep giving you experiences that make you feel weak or unworthy. Many people do not realize this. They look at their problems and blame the world or other people. They think life is happening to them unfairly and without reason. But the mirror principle teaches us that the world is not separate from us. It is a reflection of us. Your external reality is a mirror showing you what you hold inside your mind and heart. The situations, the people, and the challenges you face are reflections of your inner beliefs and emotions. This idea might feel strange at first because we usually think the world controls us, not the other way around. But once you accept that reality mirrors your inner self, you gain incredible power. You stop feeling like a victim of circumstances and start seeing yourself as the creator of your experience. If your life looks confusing, difficult, or unhappy, the mirror principle asks you to look inside yourself for the source. What are you thinking? What do you believe? How are you feeling? The good news is this. Since your life is a reflection of your inner world, you have the power to change your life by changing yourself. You can change the reflection only by changing the original image inside you. If you want to see kindness, you must be kind inside. If you want to feel peace, you must find peace in your heart. If you want success, you must believe in your ability to succeed. The change starts from within, not from outside events or other people. Changing yourself is not always easy. It means looking honestly at your thoughts and emotions and choosing to change the negative ones. It means growing in ways you may never have tried before. But the mirror principle gives you a clear path. Transform yourself, and your reality will follow. This is the secret most people never learn in their whole life. Reality does not reflect what you want or wish for. It reflects who you are. No amount of wishing or hoping will change what you see in the mirror unless you change what is reflected inside. This is why so many people try to change their circumstances, but nothing really changes for long. The outside world can only mirror what is already true inside. So, if you want your life to change, start by looking inside. Begin to understand your beliefs, your feelings, and your thoughts. Ask yourself, what kind of reflection am I creating? What parts of myself do I want to change so that my life can become better? When you start working on the original image, the one inside your mind and heart, then and only then will you see real change in the mirror of your life. The mirror principle is a powerful tool for self-awareness and transformation. It teaches us that the key to a better life lies not in controlling others or the world, but in mastering ourselves. When you become the person who deserves happiness, success, and peace, the mirror of reality will reflect those things back to you. This is the beginning of true freedom, the freedom to create the life you want. Starting from within. Chapter 2. The Victim Mindset Breaking the Illusion. Many people live feeling like victims, believing that life is unfair and that bad things just happen to them. You might have heard or even said things like, "People always treat me badly," or "Nothing good ever happens to me." This way of thinking is called the victim mindset. It feels natural because when bad things happen, it's easy to blame outside forces. Saying, "I'm unlucky," or "It's their fault," feels safer than looking inside yourself. But the mirror principle teaches something very different. Reality is not just happening to you randomly. Instead, reality is a mirror reflecting what you carry inside, your beliefs, feelings, and thoughts. If you carry pain inside, your world reflects that pain back to you. You may notice people treating you poorly or life feeling difficult. If you carry fear, the world seems scary and challenges feel like threats. If you carry anger, your life can feel like a battlefield full of conflict. The world outside shows you the energy you hold within. This is why the victim mindset is an illusion. It makes you think the problem is outside, but the real problem is inside. When you believe you are powerless, the mirror reflects that belief, trapping you in the same painful reality. The first step to breaking free from this illusion is to stop blaming the mirror. Instead of asking, "Why is my life like this?" ask, "What is this showing me about myself?" This question changes everything. It moves you from feeling helpless to feeling powerful. You start to see your life as a message, a lesson, and you become curious about what you are reflecting. This curiosity opens the door to change. Asking this question turns you from a victim into a creator. You take back your power because you realize you control the original image, the one inside your mind and heart. The mirror will only change if you change. So instead of trying to fix the outside world, start working on yourself. Change your thoughts, beliefs, emotions, and habits. Heal your pain, release your fear, and calm your anger. Become the person who deserves the life you want. Remember, you cannot change the mirror by touching or blaming it. The only way to change your reflection is by changing the one looking into it, yourself. This idea explains why many people feel stuck. They focus on blaming others or their situation without seeing how their inner world shapes their reality. But once you start changing your inner world, even slowly, you'll see the mirror begin to change. People will treat you differently. Opportunities will appear. Problems will feel smaller. Breaking the victim mindset is not about ignoring pain or pretending life is perfect. It's about accepting that your inner world creates your experience and taking responsibility for it. This responsibility is not a burden, it is freedom. When you realize you have the power to change your life from within, you no longer feel stuck or helpless. So next time life feels hard, instead of asking, "Why me?" ask, "What is this showing me about myself?" Use your life as a mirror to learn and grow. This is how you break the illusion of victimhood and begin the real journey of self-transformation. When you take back your power, the mirror will reflect a stronger, happier you. This is the beginning of true change, the power of breaking the victim mindset. Chapter 3. Your thoughts shape reality. Imagine waking up one morning and the very first thought that comes to your mind is, "Today is going to be a bad day." Maybe you don't say it out loud, but it runs through your head. What do you think will happen? Most likely, everything will start to feel bad. Small problems, like a slow internet connection or a spilled cup of coffee, will feel much bigger than they really are. You may notice negative people around you more than usual. Even moments that should bring you joy, like seeing a friend smile or enjoying your favorite food, might not feel as good as they normally do. Why does this happen? The answer lies in how your mind works. Your mind is like a filter, and it decides what to focus on. When you begin your day expecting bad things, your mind looks for anything that fits that expectation. It notices problems more than solutions. It remembers failures more than successes, and it pays attention to fears more than hopes. This focus shapes your experience of reality. In simple words, reality reflects what you pay attention to. This explains a very important truth. Two people can live through the exact same events but feel very different about them. For example, two coworkers might attend the same meeting. One person might see the meeting as a chance to learn and grow, feeling excited and grateful. The other person might see it as a waste of time, focusing on mistakes and feeling stressed. The same situation, different thoughts, different feelings, and therefore a different reality. This is the power of your thoughts. One person might look at a rainy day and see beauty in the sound of the rain and the fresh smell in the air. Another might only see the inconvenience of getting wet or the sadness of missing outdoor plans. One person feels thankful for what they have, while the other feels angry about what is missing. The outside world, the weather, the people, the events, is the same, but the internal world of each person is different. This difference creates two very different reflections of reality. This is why it is so important to take control of your thoughts. You cannot control everything that happens in life. Problems will come, people will act unpredictably, and sometimes things will not go your way. But you can control what you focus on. You can choose your mindset, the way you think about life and yourself. And your mindset changes the mirror of your reality. Choosing a positive or constructive mindset does not mean ignoring problems or pretending everything is perfect. It means deciding to see challenges as opportunities to learn. It means focusing on solutions instead of dwelling on problems. It means finding moments of gratitude even in difficult times. When you choose to think this way, your mind filters your experiences differently. You notice more good things, you feel stronger, and your reality feels better. When your mindset changes, your mirror changes too. You begin to attract more positive experiences, meet kinder people, and feel more peace inside. The cycle of negative thoughts and bad feelings begins to break. You start to create a better life, not because life has changed, but because your thoughts have changed. In short, your thoughts shape your reality. The way you think about your day, your future, and yourself influences the world you live in. You have the power to choose those thoughts, and that is where real change begins. So start today by noticing your thoughts. Are they helping you build the life you want? If not, gently shift them. Focus on what you want, not on what you fear. Your mind is the artist, and your reality is the painting it creates. Choose your thoughts wisely, and watch your world transform. Chapter 4. How your emotions create your world. Think about a day when you woke up feeling upset or angry. Maybe something small happened, or you just felt down for no clear reason. On days like that, it often seems like everything goes wrong. Someone might say something hurtful, traffic feels heavier, and even small problems, like spilling coffee, seem worse. You may wonder, why is everything going wrong today? Now think about the opposite. When you wake up feeling calm, happy, or peaceful, things seem to flow more easily. You smile at someone, and they smile back. Problems feel easier to solve, and people treat you with kindness. Life feels lighter. This is not magic. It is the mirror principle at work. Your emotions carry energy, and that energy sends signals to the world around you. The world reflects back the same kind of energy. When you feel angry, you attract anger. When you feel fear, you see more things to fear. But when you carry peace, confidence, or love, you attract those feelings from others. Emotions act like magnets, pulling similar energy toward you. This is why your emotional state deeply affects your experience of life. When you are upset, you unknowingly attract more reasons to feel that way. When you feel calm and confident, you attract people and situations that support those feelings. Your emotional energy creates your world. To change your world, start by looking inside at your emotions. Ask yourself, what am I feeling right now? What energy am I sending out? Being aware allows you to decide if you want to hold on to negative feelings or let them go. You can choose to return to peace, calm, or joy. Also ask, what am I giving to the world? Are you sharing anger or kindness? Frustration or patience? The world reflects whatever you offer. When you give kindness, people respond kindly. When you bring patience, situations become easier. Your emotions are the language your soul uses to communicate with the universe. Another question to consider is, what am I expecting from others? Sometimes, we expect negativity because we carry those feelings inside. The mirror principle shows that what you expect often becomes your reality. Expect respect and kindness, and you create space for it to grow. Expect anger or rejection, and you attract that instead. Changing your expectations helps shift your emotional energy and your reality. Remember, emotions are natural. You will feel anger, sadness, or fear sometimes. This is part of being human. The key is not to fight your feelings, but to understand and accept them. When you allow yourself to feel without judgment, you can process and release those emotions, making room for positive feelings to grow. Changing your emotional energy isn't about pretending everything is perfect or ignoring problems. It's about choosing how to respond and how much power you give your emotions. Returning to inner peace, even during difficulties, is like shining a strong light that attracts more light. As you practice emotional awareness and shift your energy consciously, you will notice your world changing. Better relationships will appear, problems will feel easier to solve, and joy will increase. Your emotions create your world, and when you change your emotions, you change your world. In short, the mirror principle shows us that emotions are powerful creators of reality. They attract similar energy back to us. By becoming aware of what we feel, give, and expect, we can change our emotional energy and, as a result, the reflection of our lives. Your emotions are more than feelings inside. They are the creators of the world you experience. Choose them wisely. Chapter 5. Changing the Inner Image. Imagine standing in front of a mirror and trying to smile. But instead of a smile, your face is frowning. No matter how hard you wish, the mirror will only show the frown you are making. You cannot expect the mirror to show something different from what you are expressing. In the same way, you cannot expect your life to improve if your self-image, the picture you hold of yourself inside, is broken or negative. The way you see yourself shapes everything you experience. This inner image is like a mirror inside your mind, and your life reflects that image again and again. Many people carry a self-image that was created by pain from the past. Sometimes, a single word or experience can create a powerful belief about ourselves. Maybe someone told you, "You are not good enough," when you were young. Those words, even if not true, can stick in your mind and become a deep belief. Maybe you tried something and failed once, and now you believe you will always fail. Maybe you experienced rejection, perhaps from friends, family, or love, and now you fear relationships because you believe you will be rejected again. These old images, made from pain, fear, and failure, create an inner mirror that colors how you see yourself and the world. Because your inner image is reflected in your life, these beliefs become your reality. If you believe you are weak or unworthy, life will give you reasons to feel weak and unworthy. You might avoid opportunities, feel afraid to try new things, or attract people who treat you poorly. It is like a cycle where your past pain keeps repeating itself in different forms. This cycle can feel impossible to break, but here is the most important truth. You can change the inner image. You are not your past. You are not your pain. You are not your mistakes. These things do not define you unless you allow them to. You have the power to create a new picture of yourself inside your mind, a new image that is stronger, kinder, and more capable. This new image is the foundation for a better life. Changing your inner image begins with belief. You must believe that change is possible. This belief is like planting a seed. It might start small, but with care, it can grow into something strong and beautiful. Believing in change means trusting that you can become the person you want to be. You might not see immediate results, but each step you take builds the new image inside you. Once you believe change is possible, you must act like it. Speak kindly to yourself. Many people are their own worst critics, repeating negative thoughts like, "I can't do this," or "I'm not good enough." These thoughts feed the old image and keep you stuck. Instead, choose to speak words of encouragement. Tell yourself, "I am learning," "I am strong," or "I deserve good things." These small changes in your self-talk help rewrite the story you tell yourself. Choosing better thoughts is another key step. Our minds are filled with many thoughts every day, and we often believe all of them are true. But you have the power to question your thoughts and replace negative ones with positive, truthful ones. For example, if a thought says, "I always fail," challenge it by remembering times when you succeeded, no matter how small. Replace it with, "I can learn and improve." Over time, these positive thoughts become stronger than the negative ones. Feeling higher emotions also helps change your inner image. Emotions are connected to your beliefs. When you feel hope, confidence, and joy, you send a powerful message to your mind and body. These feelings strengthen your new image. When you feel low or scared, try to pause and breathe. Imagine how you want to feel and allow yourself to connect with those feelings. It might take practice, but each time you choose higher emotions, you build a stronger inner picture of yourself. Slowly but surely, your reality will start to reflect the new you. When your inner image changes, your actions change. You take more risks, meet new people, and open yourself to opportunities. Others begin to see the new you too, and your relationships improve. Your life mirror shifts to show a reflection that matches your new inner image. Remember, changing the inner image is a process, not a quick fix. It requires patience, kindness, and persistence. But the reward is worth it. A life that reflects your true potential, happiness, and strength. You have the power to rewrite your story, to paint a new picture of yourself inside your mind. This new image is the key to transforming your reality. Start today by believing in change, speaking kindly to yourself, choosing better thoughts, and feeling the emotions that support the person you want to become. The mirror of your life will begin to change, showing you a brighter, stronger, and happier reflection. Chapter 6. Relationships are also a mirror. Take a moment to think about the people in your life. Are they supportive? Do they encourage you and help you grow? Or do they criticize you, bring you down, or make you feel small? Our relationships have a powerful effect on how we feel about ourselves and the world. But there is a deeper truth about relationships that many people do not understand. Relationships are mirrors. They reflect what is happening inside us. Sometimes, the people we attract into our lives mirror our own wounds and fears. If you carry feelings of unworthiness deep inside, you might find yourself around people who do not respect you or treat you well. This does not mean you deserve to be treated badly. It means that your inner world is sending out signals that attract those kinds of relationships. Similarly, if you fear being alone, you might accept unhealthy or toxic behavior just to feel loved and avoid loneliness. This is a natural human response, but it shows that the fear inside is shaping your reality. If you are often angry or upset, you might notice that you attract people who argue or fight with you. This is not because they want to harm you, but because the energy you carry inside is reflected in the people you meet. This reflection is not a punishment or something bad. It is a mirror showing you what needs healing within yourself. These difficult relationships are not random. They are messages from your inner world, revealing the parts of you that need attention and care. So instead of asking, "Why is this person like this?" try asking a more powerful question. What is this person showing me about myself? This change in perspective shifts the focus from blaming others to understanding yourself. Each person in your life can be a teacher. Some relationships stay for a long time, and others are only meant to be temporary. But all of them have something to show you about who you are, your beliefs, your fears, and your strengths. When you begin to see relationships as mirrors and teachers, you start to learn important lessons. You may notice patterns, like always feeling rejected or always feeling responsible for others. These patterns point to inner wounds or beliefs that need healing. For example, if you keep attracting people who are critical, it might mean you are critical of yourself. If you often feel lonely, it could mean you need to heal your relationship with yourself. Healing your inner world is the key to changing your relationships. When you work on your self-worth, your fears, and your anger, you begin to send out different signals. You attract people who reflect your new inner state. This means healthier, more loving, and supportive relationships. Your outer world, including the people around you, will change to match the healing and growth happening inside you. Remember, relationships are not just about others. They are about you. They reflect your inner reality back to you. By understanding this, you gain the power to change not only your relationships, but also your life. When you heal yourself, the mirror of your relationships will show you kindness, respect, and love. This is how the mirror principle works in the world of people. In the end, every relationship, whether good or challenging, has a purpose. Some relationships will stay with you and become sources of joy and support. Others may leave, but they leave behind important lessons. Use each relationship to learn more about yourself and to grow stronger. This is the path to healthier relationships and a happier life. Chapter 7. The mirror is not instant. Let's be clear about something very important. The mirror doesn't always change immediately. Just like when you look at a real mirror, sometimes it takes a moment to see your reflection clearly, or it might be foggy or blurry for a while. In life, when you start working on yourself and trying to change your inner world, the outside world doesn't always change right away. This can be confusing and frustrating, but it's a natural part of the process. Imagine you decide today to start thinking positively. You choose to let go of anger and carry peace in your heart. You speak kindly to yourself and begin to believe in your own worth. This is a wonderful and powerful step. But when you step outside, the world may still look the same. The people around you might not suddenly treat you differently. The same problems might keep showing up. It can feel like your efforts are invisible or useless. Don't give up. This delay between your inner change and the outer reflection is normal. The mirror is simply slow to catch up. Changing deeply held beliefs, emotions, and habits takes time. Your life is like a garden. When you plant seeds of positivity, peace, and love, you don't see flowers grow overnight. You water the seeds, care for the soil, and wait patiently. Slowly but surely, growth happens beneath the surface before it appears above the ground. Your new inner image is like those seeds, growing quietly inside before showing in your reality. Stay consistent in your inner work. Keep speaking to yourself with love, even on days when you don't feel like it. Keep choosing better thoughts, even when old negative thoughts return. Keep letting go of what no longer serves you, even if it feels difficult or uncomfortable. Each small step, repeated every day, builds momentum. This consistency is what makes the real change possible. Remember, reality is a delayed reflection. It does not mean your efforts are wasted or your change is not real. It means the world needs time to adjust and respond to your new energy. Just like the mirror shows your face as it is in that moment, your life will show your truth as it grows inside you. The outside catches up to the inside, but not instantly. Sometimes people feel discouraged because they expect immediate results. They want their relationships, work, or health to change overnight. When this does not happen, they lose hope and stop trying. But true transformation is a process. It requires patience, trust, and faith in yourself and the journey. The change is coming. It always does. It may be slow, but it is real and lasting. You might notice small changes first. Maybe you feel calmer or you handle stress better. Maybe someone says something kind, or you see a small opportunity you missed before. These small signs are proof that your inner work is creating ripples that will grow. Celebrate these moments. They are the early reflections of the new you. Keep in mind that some parts of your life may change faster than others. Some relationships might improve quickly, while other challenges take longer to resolve. Some old habits might fall away easily, while others need more time to break. This is all part of your unique journey. Be gentle with yourself and trust that every effort counts. When you start to feel impatient, remind yourself of the mirror principle. Your reality will always reflect your inner truth, but it takes time for that truth to show clearly. Like the sun rising slowly over the horizon, your life is moving toward a brighter reflection. Stay committed to your inner growth, and your outer world will follow. In the end, the mirror is patient. It waits for you to change your heart and mind. It waits for you to believe in yourself and take consistent action. When you do, the mirror cannot help but show a new reflection, a reflection of your strength, peace, and true self. So hold on to hope. Be patient with the process. Trust that the change you want is already happening inside. The mirror will catch up. It always does. Chapter 8. Daily practices to use the mirror principle. Now that you understand the mirror principle and how your inner world shapes your outer reality, you might be wondering how to use this powerful idea every day. The good news is that small, simple daily practices can help you apply the mirror principle in your life. These habits will help you become more aware of your thoughts, feelings, and actions, and guide you to create the life you want. Here are some practical ways you can start today. One very helpful practice is keeping a mirror reflection journal. Each night before you go to sleep, take a few minutes to reflect on your day. Ask yourself, what did today reflect back to me? Write down your experiences. Were people kind or rude? Did things go smoothly or were there challenges? What emotions did you carry throughout the day? By writing these things down, you begin to see patterns in your life. You notice how your thoughts and feelings affected your experiences and the way others treated you. This journal becomes a mirror itself, showing you clearly how your inner world shapes your reality. Over time, you will learn what you need to change or improve. Another powerful practice is setting a morning intention. Every morning, before you start your day, choose how you want to feel and act. Say to yourself something like, "Today I choose peace," or "Today I choose courage." By deciding your mindset early, you are planting a seed for the kind of day you want. When you start your day with a clear intention, you begin to shape your reflection from the very beginning. It helps you stay focused on what matters, even when challenges come. This simple habit trains your mind to lead your life instead of reacting to events and emotions. Emotional awareness is also an important daily practice. During your day, take moments to stop and ask yourself, what am I feeling right now? This question helps you connect with your emotions instead of ignoring or pushing them away. If you notice negative feelings like anger, fear, or sadness, pause for a moment. Take a deep breath and allow yourself to shift your focus. Choose a better feeling if you can, perhaps calm, hope, or gratitude. This does not mean pretending to be happy when you are not, but rather gently guiding yourself toward emotions that support your well-being. Being emotionally aware allows you to control your energy and create a better reflection in your life. One of the fastest ways to change your inner world is through a gratitude practice. Gratitude is a powerful energy that quickly shifts your focus from lack to abundance. Each day, find things to be thankful for, even small things like a sunny sky, a kind word, or a good meal. When you feel thankful, your mind looks for more reasons to be thankful. This creates a positive cycle where life gives you more good things to appreciate. Practicing gratitude rewires your brain to see the beauty and blessings in your life, changing the mirror to reflect happiness and peace. Lastly, spend some time each day on visualization. Find a quiet place, close your eyes, and imagine the life you want to live. Picture the version of yourself who already has that life. See how you look, how you act, and how you feel. Imagine your success, your happiness, your confidence. Feel these emotions deeply and believe in them as if they are real right now. Visualization creates a new inner image, a new reality inside your mind. This powerful practice sends a clear message to your subconscious and helps change the energy you carry. Soon, your mirror will begin to show this new version of you in your real life. By making these practices part of your daily routine, you start to master the mirror principle. You become the person who controls their thoughts, emotions, and actions instead of being controlled by them. You learn to create the reflection you want to see. Change may not happen overnight, but with patience and consistency, you will notice your life transforming step by step. Remember, the mirror always reflects what you are inside. When you take care of your inner world through reflection, intention, awareness, gratitude, and visualization, your outer world follows. These daily habits are tools to keep your inner mirror clear and bright, helping you attract the life you deserve. Start today. Write in your journal. Set your morning intention. Check in with your emotions. Practice gratitude, and visualize your dreams. These small but powerful steps will bring you closer to the reality you want. The mirror is waiting to show your new reflection. Chapter 9. You are the creator. At the deepest level, the mirror principle reminds us of one powerful truth. You are not a victim. You are the creator of your life. This may sound simple, but it is one of the most important lessons you can learn. Many people live believing they are stuck, broken, or powerless in the face of life's challenges. They feel trapped by their circumstances, blaming the world, other people, or bad luck for their problems. But the mirror principle shows us a different story, one where you hold the keys to your reality. You are not stuck. Even when life feels difficult, even when problems seem overwhelming, you have the power to change your experience. You are not broken. Your past mistakes, fears, or failures do not define you unless you let them. You are not powerless. The world outside is simply showing what is happening inside you. Your thoughts, emotions, beliefs, and self-image. When you understand this, you realize that change begins within. You do not need to fight against the world or try to control everything around you. Instead, you can focus on upgrading your reflection, your inner world. Change your thoughts. What you think influences how you feel and what you believe about yourself and the world. Negative, limiting thoughts create a dark reflection. Positive, empowering thoughts bring light and possibility. Change your emotions. Emotions are energy that attracts similar energy. When you carry peace, love, and confidence, your world responds with kindness, opportunities, and respect. Change your beliefs. Deep beliefs shape your reality more than surface thoughts. If you believe you are worthy, capable, and deserving, your life will begin to show evidence of that belief. Change your self-talk. The way you speak to yourself is a constant conversation that builds your self-image. Speak with kindness, encouragement, and love to create a strong, positive reflection. When you make these changes inside, the reflection will change outside. This is not a fantasy or wishful thinking. It is a powerful truth rooted in the very nature of how life works. The mirror principle reveals that the universe reflects back what you are. Nothing more, nothing less. If you want a better life, the place to start is within. You don't need to fight the world or struggle to control circumstances. That approach often leads to frustration and exhaustion because the outside world is beyond your control. But you can control your thoughts, feelings, beliefs, and self-talk. When you do, you upgrade your inner reflection. And this is where your true power lives. Being the creator means taking full responsibility for your life, not as a burden, but as freedom. Freedom to choose who you want to be, how you want to feel, and what kind of life you want to create. It means understanding that you are not helpless or a victim of fate. Instead, you are the artist of your own life, painting your reality with the colors of your inner world. This knowledge brings great peace. When you know you are the creator, you stop blaming others or circumstances for your unhappiness. You stop waiting for someone else to change or for luck to improve your situation. You become empowered to make changes within yourself, no matter what your external reality looks like. Every thought you choose, every emotion you nurture, every belief you embrace, and every word you speak to yourself builds the reflection you see in your life. You have the power to break negative cycles, to heal old wounds, and to create new possibilities. The mirror is not fixed or permanent. It changes with you. So today, remember this. You are not a victim. You are not stuck. You are the creator. Your true power lives in your ability to change your inner world. When you do, the reflection of your life will shift in ways that may surprise and inspire you. This is your truth, your freedom, and your greatest gift. Embrace it and create the life you truly deserve. Final thoughts. Don't break the mirror. Change the image. Let's return to the idea of the mirror. Imagine someone looks into the mirror and doesn't like what they see. They get angry at the mirror. They shout at it. They try to clean it, hoping to change the reflection. Some even try to break the mirror, thinking that will solve the problem. But no matter what they do, the image stays the same. Why? Because the person didn't change themselves. The mirror only reflects what is inside. This is a powerful lesson for all of us. Many people live their lives trying to fix the outside world. They change jobs, change partners, move to new cities, or seek new experiences, hoping these changes will make their life better. But often nothing really changes. The old feelings of frustration, sadness, or disappointment return because the inner image, the way they see themselves, remains the same. Changing the outside without changing the inside is like trying to change the mirror by cleaning or breaking it. It simply won't work. You don't need to break the mirror. What you truly need is to change what it shows. That means changing yourself, your thoughts, beliefs, emotions, and self-image. This power to change your reflection is already inside you. It is waiting for you to recognize it and use it. So today, begin the real journey. Not the journey of trying to change the world around you, but the journey of changing yourself. When you commit to this inner transformation, your world will change in ways that feel like magic. Problems will seem smaller, relationships will improve, and you will feel more peace and happiness. This change starts inside and then flows outward. Thank you for watching English Achieve. If this lesson has helped you, please share it with others. Let's help more people understand the power of the mirror principle and how it can transform their lives. And don't forget to stay tuned for more videos. This is just the beginning of your transformation. See you in the next video.